Hey guys, Coach Will here. I want to show you guys the kettlebell swing. So in this, guys, there's some key things to think about through the swing. There's also key things to think about to not do during the swing. And so I want to go through a few of those. Big things, guys, it's primarily a hinge movement. So that meaning it's going to be all your hips that do the work. So if you feel like your arms are exhausted, it's probably because you're using way too many arms, too much arm muscles doing this movement. It should be all hips, hamstrings, your posterior chain, guys. That's your hamstring, glutes, and your lower back. So if you have a lot of back issues during this, it's probably because you don't have a proper flat back when you should. So lats should be engaged, your lower back should be engaged. You should have a lot of tension throughout your body doing this. There should be a very slight relaxation during this movement at the very top, but you're supposed to be working through the movement at the up and down movement to do it properly. So let's look at a few of these things. I'm gonna do the first full movement so you can see what it looks like, then we can kind of break it down a little bit. So follow on. So in this, guys, we never start right above it, always take a step back. We like to think of this as a triangle, so your right and left are the bottom parts of the triangle. The kettlebell will be the top key of the triangle there. So from there, guys, it allows us to hinge, hips back, back is still flat, so I'm not rounding when I hinge. And then from there, I get to grab the kettlebell, allow it to come back towards me, so I never start above it. So if I'm starting above it, it's gonna be all arms. When I'm right here, it's leaning back, it's ready to get locked up and loaded. Use a rubber band as an illustration here. You stretch it out so that it builds elasticity throughout your body to be propelled forward. So the same thing with the kettlebell swing, is we're loading it up so we can propel forward. So guys, lean it back, go straight to your butt, and then thrust forward. So guys, key things there is, again, the flat back as you see during the swing, as well as pushing my hips backwards. They never go down, they go backwards so that I'm loading up my hamstrings to propel forward, as I said, but as well as just making sure that you're not doing any of these common errors that I'm about to show you, some bad reps that you can see what they look like. So a lot of times, first and foremost, you see people, they get ready and they start here. They do a deadlift, and then they start swinging. It's incorrect. Another one I see is they swing below their knees. So what I mean by that is they start swinging, and they ask, why my back hurts? It's because your back is slouched that much and it looks that bad. So they should always be above the kneecaps when you're doing a swing. If you can't quite get it in that motion, you might need to put your feet a little further apart. That's okay. But typically you want about shoulder width apart when you're doing this, unless you're doing a dual kettlebell swing. Let's see, another big issue, guys, is your arms go way outside your body. They should be locked and loaded. And so what I see a lot, they have a good swing between the legs, their arm just way too far out. So they go through here, and they try to reach as far as they can, which doesn't help at all with your thoracic spine. Secondly, guys, I see a lot of excessive swinging because they are not strong enough to do the weight, which if you see this, they should go down in weight. And I'll show you what that looks like as well. Have a good setup, a good swing, but because they can't do it quite right, they use their back to get that extra few inches. So that's something we don't want to see. If you do see that, humble out, go to the weight below it so that you have a proper swing. Your back should be a straight line when doing the swing. Doesn't need to go further back than that, or you're gonna have some back issues that's not gonna feel really good the next day. So if there's other issues, there's a big one with the hinging. Some people, that's unnatural, doesn't feel right, their butts don't do that. They say, you can use a wall, like this pillar behind me, I'll show you what that looks like, and just say, attack the wall with your butt. So let's see it real quick. And so I'm about a foot away, foot and a half from here. I'm gonna touch the wall with just my butt. That's it. So if they're able to do that, it's going to help them understand the mechanics of the swing. And so those are some big factors, guys, developing into the swing. There's so many cues and tips. A lot of times, guys, you just got to get a kettlebell, start swinging, and see what it feels like. Get a lot of the feedback, and just record yourself maybe. It's going to help you to feel what's right, what's wrong. You should feel pretty immediately if you're doing something wrong. And so if there's any questions, guys, something I didn't touch up on, please comment below, ask away, direct message me, anything, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So get swinging, guys, and I'll see y'all later.